whoa, what's that, mob? It's the biggest mob, Key the Kid, and welcome back to my channel. No Label, the label. If you like BMF like I love BMF, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn your post notification bell so you won't miss any other video I have on the Black Mafia family. Now, if you've been missing it, shame on you, because season 4 has been amazing thus far. I mean, it's been good. Episode 407 is out right now. It is entitled Enemy Within. And in this episode, man, it was all over the place. When it first started, we seen Nicole big and pregnant. I mean, huge. It's like Worm then shot a whole snake in her. It's like she just too big for her to just be pregnant like that already. I just don't understand that. And speaking of don't understand, I just don't understand why she wants to name her baby Demetrius. I mean, I could understand that's her big brother. You know, he take care of her. You know, they have a great bond, a great relationship. Towards the end of the episode, they had a heart-to-heart when she was telling him that she missed those pancakes and he missed making them for her. But he lets her know that, look, man, even though Demetrius is a strong name, I plan on naming my son that one day if I was to ever have him. And plus, you might have a girl, so you want to change that name. You see what I'm saying? And she said it just has to be a boy because she don't want that same relationship, mother-daughter relationship that she has with her mother. Now, speaking of her mother, just like a black mother gonna take the paper and take the money. What is you doing? What is you doing? Terry learned that she was having a baby shower and told LaWanda to give her about 3 grand, 3 racks, 3 rack A's. Yeah, to pop her off, to make sure she know that she is loved by Terry. Here's $3,000 in the car. But my God, she didn't see that money at all. And we found that out when her mama took the money and Charles walked down on her. Speaking of Charles, man, it looked like he was full of powder when he was turned up when he heard that song. You seen how he was acting. He was doing a Pookie Link pow. Now Pookie Link pow. Yeah, he had that jigger juice and was getting loose. You see what I'm saying? That song really brought him back to his essence, to his inner self, because Terry was telling him, look, man, while he was getting that haircut, you should come down to Atlanta, to the A, and chill with me and Meech and work on this studio, build a studio, get some of that Flannery magic going on. And at first he wasn't with it, you know what I'm saying? Because Charles is still in that dark place. He's in a dark place right now. You know, he's suicidal. They don't even want him cutting the bread to put in the toaster. But like I said, after he heard that song and in that moment of, you know, the baby being born, he's excited about the baby. You know, he loosened up and got back to himself. Now, Nicole also is planning on taking off some time to raise the baby. She has deferred her scholarship, and oh boy, who she's lying and saying is the baby daddy, he's gonna stay at Moore, but take a couple, not more, wherever he at, he gonna take a little time off to help raise that baby. Now, speaking of babies, Kia was crying like a big baby over her shot wounded sister in the hospital just to go pump fake with Pusha. She got to doing all that flapping the gums, running them off when she should have been clapping guns and running out. All that stuff she was telling him she could have told him after she popped one in him. I mean, that's how it would have went down. Then I was so disappointed in Meech. He came in there pump faking too, man. You were supposed to come in as soon as you lock out. But his little brother stepped in and saved the day. Not Terry and none of that. I'm talking about Jay Pusha, little brother. If you know his name, leave it down below in the comments. But he was so emotional after he stamped him, which is understandable. That's his brother. Even though his brother treats him like shit, he still got that love for him. You see what I'm saying? Because early in the episode, he was trying to keep him level-headed when one of the crew members made a slick comment about how he wanted Demetrius dead or alive and how he had to get at the Moors before they come through with more. You see what I'm saying? Now, speaking of come through with more, Lucille cousin asked her when the last time she had her an orgasm. So she lay around there and told her about her Bob, yeah, her boyfriend, her battery-operated boyfriend, and she lay around there and got Lucille one. See, I thought this show happened back in the day. I ain't know they had that Hitachi Kachi Gotcha. I ain't know they had that back in the day, but then they had came out with the new model for Lucille, and she was in there spinning the wheel, babe. I tell you, she heard that knock at the door and got a little startled. Yeah, she was a little spooked, but she put on them covers and started thinking about Jay Duncan. That was the man she was talking to at the welfare office. That slick red something. Ooh, she was in there showing them breasts to see it, showing them nice melons off to Mr. Jay Duncan. And that most definitely got her approved for the welfare. I was proud that she made something shake because, you know, the church commission is saying that she hasn't been tithing enough. You know what I'm saying? Her tithes are very low. But, baby, for the pastor to be still in the dough? Oh, no, baby. I ain't really too much like that there. In other news, Markeisha was an MVP in this episode, a very important player. She laid around there and got some information for Terry when he ended up getting juked by Tank. See, gas tank ran low, and he ended up hitting the dough with the dough. Yeah, he left with Terry's earning and his winnings, and the people was telling him, look, calm down, calm down. He is a top spinner. Woo-de-woo, it's going to be all right. See, Tank is a football player, so when he went over there, he threatened him with a gun to the knee. Yeah, so if you need this knee, I'm going to need you to go get that money. Yeah, go get that paper. Go get my money, man. Now, speaking of getting money, Loco wants to expand to California, and the boss also wants to meet Demetrius. The boss knows that Loco can trust Dimitri, and he has been putting in so much work, bringing in so much money. He has to meet the face of this organization. Loco also mentioned that he has some problems with the rival gang, and Meech offered his loyalty and assistance. Now, the boss might know of this, and he might be trying to push out Loco. Now, in other news, Prodi, she overdosed and she was checked into a rehabilitation center by Meech's little sister from the A, who is also pregnant, but they went to the abortion clinic to handle that business. Meech wasn't judgmental at all despite his Christian upbringing. He said that he will not judge her. He will just help and guide her through and be the big brother that she needs because she wants to stay in the life. And when you're in the life, you can't have no baby because how you gonna change peppers and whip a brick? It ain't that hard, but I'm just saying, bro, you can't do both. Now, speaking of can't do both, you can't be solid and a rat. It just don't go together. So dude ended up writing a whole page on Meech now because he was worrying about his grandmother Brian and them talking about some, yeah, I can maybe reduce the sentence and probably maybe get your grandma cut off. No, ain't no maybe. I need to know this for sure. But at the end of the day, don't mess with nothing you ain't ready to go lay down for. You wasn't worrying about your grandma when you was hiding them bricks in there, but now you worrying about her going to jail during the time. You can't take the 20 piece. Now, I know a lot of people are upset that Lamar wasn't in this episode, but I have a great explanation for that. If you watch Stars, you watch the Power Universe, you should know how this goes. We will see Lamar in episode 8, though that is a staple episode in the Power Universe. 1, 3, 5 is 1, 3, 5, 6, and 8 in the season finale are the staple episodes of the Power Universe. That's just my theory with what I came up with just watching over the years. So just be on the lookout for Lamar. I know he ain't far. He is most definitely in that car and ready to cut up. This episode was a 7 out of 10. If you haven't watched it, go see it. It was great. Greater than the peace that they received after putting down Jay Pusher. There's no more problems in the loo and no more problems for you. So, looks like we're out of time for today's video. If you like today's video, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn your post notification bell so you won't miss any other videos I have on Power. It's the Mob Biggest Mob, Key the Kid. Vrrr.